Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much for this kind words. Okay, to begin with, I would like to point out that most of the things that I have written in the book, they have been already explained, described, and you know, explained by everyone who wants to. So, what I would like to point out is, once Isaac Newton has said that I'm able to see further compared to others because I'm standing on the shoulders of giants. I'd like to begin by thanking such giants of my life. Amirullah sir, to begin with, because in spite of his busy schedule, he took time, he came over here, and this particular encouragement will obviously make me see further for sure. Thanks a lot, sir, for that. And then I would like to thank my parents. Papa is sitting here beside me, and Mummy, who encouraged me to read, who imbibed in me the value of education, and that in turn helped me. All the teachers whom I have learned from. Qureshi sir, he's sitting here, he taught me maths in 4th standard. Rashid sir, he's sitting here, he taught me social in 10th standard. All these teachers, they have guided me, they have influenced me in some manner or the other. They say that a teacher affects eternity. He himself doesn't know till where his impact is. And this book is one such example. The teachers who have taught me and those who have not taught me, but I have read their books, right? They don't know about it, but their knowledge, their ideas, some aspect of their personality is getting reflected in this book. I would like to point out that. I would like to thank all my teachers for that to begin. Now coming to this particular book. I won't talk about the book. Rather, I would like to point out a few things. Maybe a simple anecdote. In late 80s, early 90s, most of you who are standing there, they might not be remembering this, but most of those who are sitting in front, they might be remembering this, that it was really difficult to get stuff in India. Whether you wanted a car, you never had options. Probably it was just Ambassador or Maruti. You simply did not get any electronic gadgets in India. Those have to be, brought by some relative of yours, at times sneaking it inside their baggages, right? It was very difficult time for most of us. For getting any variety that you wanted in your life, whether it's gadgets, whether it's cars, it was really difficult. But come 2000 and 2010s, things drastically changed. What exactly happened within those 20 odd years? Did Indians suddenly turn very hardworking within a single generation? No, I don't think so. By what our mothers lament about, we are the laziest generation compared to them. Right. So, what exactly changed? Nothing changed in terms of physical stuff. What changed is some economic policies being taken at top. They impacted the way we imported, the way we handled money. Those economic decisions changed the way we Indians are living today. Within a span of say 20 years or so. It began with liberalization of 1991, that's what it is called, and went almost till 95 or so, where different policies were dismantled, different licenses were removed, so on and so forth. I won't go into the details, what were the decisions and all that. I don't want to go into those details, but I want to drive this particular point home that economic decisions have impacted life of each one of you. Whether you know it or not, it has saved you time which you might have otherwise wasted standing in a ration line for getting your food today. Or probably in that virtual waiting line in which you would be standing to get your Maruti or Ambassador for say 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, God knows how much. Right. So, I don't want to undermine other sciences here. But if a new particle is discovered in a nucleus, it might not immediately impact the life of the common man who's walking on the street. But if an economic decision is taken, it immediately impacts you. And that is why I feel economics is a science that all of us should know basics of. Okay, and the thing is, say we are not medicos, but we kind of know what are we supposed to eat and not eat when you fall sick, or how to take your temperature or check your blood sugar levels, right? Similarly, you might not be a professional economist, but you are supposed to know its basics. You need to know how it impacts you, how it impacts your life. Because as I have just now pointed out, it does impact your life. So this was the only point which I wanted to drive home here. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. And then coming to the weird title that this book got. Some people thought it is about some mechanical machines because I'm a mechanical engineer. One person thought it is about machine learning because that's the in thing these days. But why I feel this title is apt is whether it is food, whether it's healthcare, whether it's entertainment, whether it's travel, all these things, you know, are impacted by money. They are enabled by money. You have money, you can get these things done. If you don't have it, you won't be able to run these things. And the science that supports it, that is economics. So that's why I feel money and economics are the machines that run the world. And that's why this title. That's pretty much about it. I would like to conclude with one last request. Those who have not yet done so, buy my book. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nasser. A vote of thanks. This book, Machine That Runs the World, an attempt to demystify economics for general public. An understanding of how money can be deployed, kept, and most interesting, how it can be increased. So, you all better buy this book before you leave. I would like to thank our esteemed guest, Dr. Amarullah Khan, for gracing us today, for taking our time and enlightening us on this subject. I would also like to thank Dr. Raza Shah for enlightening us with his wise words. Thank you, Professor Hashim Mohyuddin, for speaking few words on this amazing book. Mrs. Tanvir Ismat, thank you so much for your words. I would also like to thank Mrs. Kranti M for her endless support in making this event a success. Can you please come forward, Dr. Asya, please give her the bouquet. She's helped us to put this event together. A big thanks to family and friends who have graced us today and blessed Nasser. It means a lot to us. Nasser, I would also like you to present the book to your mother, please. Mrs. Humaira and little Ismail, please come.